Hello, world! I'm Spiral, your study buddy and friend. Friends understand each other, and I want to understand you. Do you know your learning style? Let's discover how you learn best.
I am Detrice Rogers, an educator in Vallejo City Unified School District at Franklin Middle School. My role in the study is the educational piece to make sure that the pilot is a product that could definitely go into every classroom. The initial pilot program started with my students understanding the computer. We take it for granted that kids understand the keyboard, the monitor. We take it for granted that they understand how to search through a search engine. Well, with this opportunity, it wasn't a live URL, it was an IP address. So students had to get adjusted with the IP address setting to access the pilot or the app. Once students were able to do that, then they were assessed through learning styles and learning personalities, an image-based cognitive brain development piece where their eyes and their ears were depicting pictures that they liked or that they didn't like, and the results determined their learning style and learning personality. And then students accessed a reading assessment to determine their reading levels. So the report would generate their learning style, learning personality, and their reading level to help them and support them according to their unique thumbprint learning ability. Before the study, I was familiar with learning styles. There's visual, there's oral, there's verbal, logical, and physical. So there were two that I was not familiar with. So once I did acquire that knowledge, I was able to present it to the students, the definitions of all 5 learning styles. And then the learning component of the learning personality was a huge benefit in itself, because students were able to say, well, this is why I need to work by myself, or this is why I need to work in groups.
I can help you find whatever you need to be a better learner, and I'll suggest additional materials just for you.
Being outside, being in that fresh air, it excites students. So being outside, I asked students to write down on a whiteboard what was their initial thought of their learning style. 90% of the class said they were visual. Great. So 3 weeks into the program, here it is now with the outdoor activity, I asked students to write down what their dominant learning style is after experiencing Spiral the program. It was phenomenal. We had physical, we had logical, we had verbal, we had oral, we had visual. Now we had all 5 learning styles identified, not by me, but by the student, according to their report.
I'm your study buddy, so the more you use me, the better I can understand how to help you.
Because it helps me understand how to read these big words and help me understand what they mean.
After the test is done, it will show the mistakes and the additions that I've had at my sentence. That's why it helped me better to understand it.
Because I could hear myself reading and all the mistakes I made when I read the sentence, all the words that I didn't pronounce right.
Would you like to share your news with the class?
Yes. Last time I was reading in a 5th grade level. Here I'm reading in a 7th grade level.
It helped me raise my reading level because it helped break down the things that I didn't understand as much, but now I understand them more.
Post the study, everybody on campus is now talking about their learning style and learning personality. Even the principal, she said, Ms. Rogers, you have to write it out because I'm a visual learner. The uniqueness, the thumbprint for everyone is tailored differently. I can teach the same lesson in one classroom. Everybody will not understand it, but through New Ed Spiral, the study buddy, that learning tool to help them understand it according to how they learn is phenomenal. It's priceless.
I'm ready to spiral. Let's go.